Okay, okay. We'll do this again. A third try, one take. I'll upload it as is. Hopefully, I don't take too long because I feel like I have a lot to say this time around. But I'll try to summarize it for the most part. Well, it's day four. I was gonna do one overnight, but I felt very tired. I demolished the whole pizza from the yard house, and it was something really. Just me being in my I mean, in my room alone, demolishing a pizza on the bed here, not getting it dirty. I'm like, I don't know how I managed to like do that, but that is something that the housekeeping does not need to know about. Yep. Anyways, day four. It's barely 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to pack up and head out, but I will attend day four. But it'll probably be a very short day for me. The best part about day four is the fact that there should be some last day of con sales either between the vendors at the exhibit hall and the artist alley in artist alley. Here's hoping I can get some good deals. If not, it's fine. But I have some cash left, and this is with my $300 rule that I usually have out. Let me cash. I mean, let me see what do I have: 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have $90 to work with, so that's something. I could probably split like a split 45 and 45 between both areas. Um, might want to hit up Artist Alley first this time around. There's not really much I care about buying at the dealer's hall because I either have stuff on pre-order or I know the shops because I've taken like a business card from them in the past and I can just hit them up later. Um, exclusive merchandise. I don't expect exclusive merchandise to actually be marked down a lot, if at all. So there's that. So that'll probably be my plans for day four. I'll also probably get some nice or some decent like cinematic quote unquote shots that I could probably use for like a video. What I like about my Pixel 6 phone, I don't know if this is applicable to other Android phones on the most recent software, but they can apparently if you have enough footage, your phone will make a little like highlight reel actually. I don't know how long the reel will be. You know how like when you click on Instagram or like TikTok or Facebook these days, you can see like the highlighted moments and you can press on your phone to like see like the next clip from that same uploader. Basically, you can do that. I don't really know what they're called, like YouTube Shorts or something, TikTok videos. You can do that. That's good because I could probably take the footage, make a very easily made video, just maybe talk over it for like another video about AX, summarizing the whole experience. Um, I don't know how long the video will be. Anyways, I will digress. I'll think about doing it. Probably with like my actual microphone at home. Let's see what else. What can I possibly talk about? I guess yesterday was probably arguably my best day at AX. Mostly because of the fan interactions I've had actually. Um, most of my interactions mostly came from cosplay gatherings. I went to the Niji Sanji cosplay gathering. I went to the Hololive cosplay gathering. Those were big. And then I went to the Idolmaster gathering, which I was surprised by the turnout because I was not expecting a lot of people to show up for Idolmaster at 8 o'clock at night. There were probably like 30 of us there. It's pretty neat. Shout out to everyone who has attended those. Um, let's see. A lot of pictures were had. I've gotten a few pics here and there. I'll probably consider. I don't know if I actually want to upload them. I didn't really ask to have those pictures uploaded, with permission. Maybe I could, and if someone requests to get tagged, I could just tag them in on Twitter at least, or I could just remove the photos. I mean, fair is fair, right? What else can I possibly do? Hmm. And not only that, but I've also had some pretty good interactions outside of cosplay gatherings. I was wearing my Chihaya Kisaragi t-shirt that I've had for about, let's see, when did I get this? Like 2014. So it's like 8 years in, right? She's my favorite character from the Idol Master. It was a good conversation starter. I've actually talked to a lot of people who just took notice of the shirt. I like to wear T-shirts that are relevant to the cosplay gatherings of that day of. So I wore my Chihaya T-shirt because of the Idol Master gathering, but I was not really fully committed to showing up at that late. But it was pretty good. People took notice. We got to talking. Um, Exchanged some info here and there. That's pretty good. Um, what else? Not only that, but I went to the artist alley again. I really want to make this a habit every year going forward, regardless of convention, if I want to expand past AX. All right, past prints, and my most recent prints came from Hitsu. I know her artwork from quite a while back. I think my first artwork that I know for sure was a Chino artwork from Izzy Order a Rabbit. I forgot how it was. I think she was either dressed up in like a blue dress or in a blue kimono. I forgot which one. I think it was the kimono that I recognized her from. I think that's how I got to know her. I have a habit of following artists if they do slice of life anime artwork. So that's good. That's how I tend to align with my artists, really. Okay, that's it. Okay, I bought an Anya print, an Amelia Watson print. This one should be very familiar to people who like Amelia Watson. And fun fact, she did the birthday um, merchandise back in 2021. It was like a keychain, a pillow. The pillow is like the most memorable part for me. The sticker sheet, and I think that membership rewards card if you bought the whole package. And here's Minato Aqua print as well. I don't really watch Aqua a lot, mostly through clips, but I really like this artwork in particular. I'm glad this was sold. It's just stunning. Actually, the Aqua print and the Amelia print were the two that gave me a lot of conversations with a lot of people, mostly women, when I was walking around through the exhibit hall and dealer's hall. Some were surprised that Hitsu was here because they probably just didn't know. Or some people wanted to know who was this professionally, like, who is this professionally, basically, who was this print by? Because it looks very hella professional. I'm like, I got you guys, I got you guys. I'll tell you where she is. Hopefully they followed up and bought prints. Oh my god, I keep forgetting that Gura's on here. I don't know if you guys can see. I actually forget about this little detail. I just see the boba and the little peace sign. That's kind of it. That's cute. I actually forget about this. Hmm. I mean, I'm just taking a bag by myself. Anyways, I actually give a shout out to all the artists who like I bought from this year because it was they basically all the prints I bought were good conversation starters because I usually just hold my prints like this usually and just walk around making sure that it doesn't get damaged, and a lot of people wanted to know where like the respective artists came from or like where they were. So that's good. That's also where like a lot of my conversations came from too, mostly wondering where can I buy this print and stuff like that. Oh, one other thing, I forgot to share this in the merchandise video. I bought the Blaster Master Zero trilogy. I was looking forward to this too ever since they announced it alongside the release of Zero 3. Back in the Japanese release, of course. Limited run games actually started to ship out copies when AX was running. I think on day one, so I'll be getting the limited edition of that too. I also bought the slipcover because I can't feel asked to open up the limited edition cases every time I wanted to play a new game. So I'll take the original standard Switch cases, put them in that slipcover, and there you go. But I don't need to do that anymore because this game is obviously not region locked because it's on the Switch, but it has all the uh, text scripts from each respective language that it supports. English being one of them, of course. Yep. The best part about this release is the fact that there is a Japanese audio dialogue this time around. So if you beat the games and you want to play again with Japanese audio, go ahead. I like the voice acting. The I basically replayed the last boss fight of 01 when I got bought this. It really hits differently when you can hear the emotion at the end. I'll probably play the other games as final bosses down the line. Yep. Actually, it was because of this game as to why I even brought my Switch Lite in the first place. Just so I can really relive the moments. But I only did the final boss fight of 01, though. I'll do the other two later. Am I crazy enough to buy the same game twice, but with an English but like with the English cover? Oh yeah, there are two covers that are being sold at the Inti Creates booth. The one with the Japanese cover and the one with the English global release cover. Rated B and rated E10. Um, that's pretty much the only fundamental difference. The only problem is that the PS4 version covers the artwork a little. You know how like Sony has been adamant about changing artworks. Basically, Eve's butt is exposed in the Switch release, and the PS4 release, the title goes up and covers like this whole general area, so you're not gonna get a good view of her. Honestly, I mean, look at Jason. That's the look of like an accomplished individual. I'm not gonna spoil the game, but let's just say that he found someone, and she was kind of right there all along. I also bought some doujinshi. My general rule with doujinshi is that I'll probably buy like two doujins. Just stop there. I know where like I can buy doujins from, like Melon Books, for example, right? I don't think I can show the doujinshi covers, so I will be mindful because I don't want to get screwed over. There's an Idolmaster doujin I bought. I cannot show the front side, but this is the back side. That's as far as you guys are gonna be seeing. No, actually, you know what? It's the same as the front cover, but it's more digitalized, and I can actually see the characters' backsides. But I think it's very hard to actually notice on video. Maybe I'll like edit it, probably. Who knows? And I also got a Tony Taka artwork book. I'll probably just show this much at least, and that's what I got. Hope that works. I mean, it's just a panty shot, but I don't want to risk it. I also went to the Holiday booth and got the Calliope Moore Rolling Stone little like magazine thing. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good interview. It's like four. No, it's not four. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. The interview should be about 5 pages, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pages. 4 pages. I kind of want to say 3 because this is like the last page. Mostly the portrait with like small amounts of text. It's a pretty good interview. I would read it. I actually like long and detailed interviews when it matches my interests. That's good. Now I'm actually questioning if I should even just like upload this video until I hit like post processing or something. It's fine. I'll just see what YouTube does to me. But because I'll be checking out after this, I probably won't upload it over. I mean, obviously not overnight. What else? Honestly, the biggest takeaway for me on day 3 was just the fan interactions. Everyone was so accommodating. Everyone was like very chill. That's all I could ever ask for. Yeah, it's kind of it. Like, I mean, what else can I really talk about? The social aspect was actually not something I was expecting to have. Um, when it comes to like big conventions, I usually notice that people have their own things to do with their own groups. They don't really mingle with like a lot of other people. I was taken aback when that was not the case this year, at least in my experiences. People were willing to talk to me. I usually do not approach others. They typically approach me, and we got to talking. It's pretty great. I was surprised with the amount of ladies who talked to me, especially when it came to the artist alley goods. Kind of talk. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I have game, but I don't. I'm just surprised. I think the merchandise did like all the work for me. Yeah. What else can what else can I possibly say? I have gotten some socials. Maybe I'll follow up on certain people and see with where we can go from there. Maybe there's like a community I can join, even if it's only like remotely, casually. But that'll be fine. I guess I'll probably just end the video here. But I gotta think of some plans though. Where do I put the premiere bag? I think my briefcase can hold everything. I just gotta be very careful with how I align everything. I also have to be good and careful with the portfolio book I have here. I'm just kind of rambling on actually. Hmm. What would I do for next year or for next convention? I think this is probably the more important part of the conversation. Aside from me talking about like the positive experiences I've had, if I do book another room, I actually want to invest in a gaming laptop, something that's just like doable, like something with like a 1080 probably. So I could probably bring my actual Switch instead of my Switch Lite. Maybe do some recordings on the side where like I just ramble on like this, but with gameplay footage in the background. But I think I prefer this more because I get to show what I bought with a more personal touch, right? Oh yeah, my T-shirt's Karen Cujo. If I didn't mention that already, from uh, Kiniro Mosaic. I always butcher this name. Kinmo's is like the short name. I'll just say that. Oddly enough, she's like my movie theater shirt because I yeah, I actually wear her whenever I go to like the movies. I don't know why. It just sort of became a thing. Anyways, yeah. Last minute shopping, last minute deals. I'll take some last minute photos too. Yeah, that's probably what like I'll do with other conventions because if I can invest in like a pretty decent laptop and bring like my actual Switch over, I'd rather bring a Switch than like a PS4 or PS5 for example, right? Or like God forbid like gaming PC, right? I could probably do some commentary with some friends, talk about our experiences, just see how long that goes. Just upload as is, maybe do some slight edits. And I think doing video editing on when I'm not doing anything at night is probably some like good downtime. Maybe I should also invest in getting like the Google Chromecast thing because it's a bit of a hassle playing YouTube on your hotel TV because you gotta sign in, type in your email password. It's just a big hassle. I rather just buy like the Chromecast thing, just plug and play, right? Maybe buy some streaming gear that I would feel comfortable taking on the go, like a desk stand. One regret was I did not bring my little tripod for my camera. I didn't think that through, but that's fine. I had to improvise, and I'm using this desk lamp instead. You see, mistakes into miracles. There we go. What else can I possibly say? Probably says I probably said this like a lot of times, right? But I'll probably just stop right here. Would I get Premiere again? Probably not. If there's more COVID restrictions next year, I probably will not do it because I would have to assume that we would not have enough foreign guests coming over. But this is just me assuming that the guests are not comfortable in coming over, right? We've had a few, so that's fine. Would I get a hotel? Probably not. If COVID restrictions are more relaxed or there's just a total stop on restrictions, I probably would try to shoot for Premiere again. And I probably would go for like a hotel next time. I think the main benefit of the hotel was probably to get autograph tickets, but I didn't do autographs this year. So there is that. But because of that, I got to sleep in this cushy little bed more. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna miss the shower head. I actually like that little handheld one. I can't get over it, man. I just like feeling clean. I'm like, shoot, man, this is amazing. I don't believe this was the year to get Premiere. The only real benefit I got was just going into dealer's hall early, which I made use of, so that's fine. I gotta beat the crowd a bit. Everything but the Bushiro and Hollow booth. Yeah, I didn't really get like a good chance until day three, but that's to be expected with Hollow presence being everywhere, right? What else? What else? Maybe I will try to shoot for a premiere next year, assuming we get concerts again. Don't know if that'll happen again, but if we do, that'd be great. I would like to buy all the tickets for my friends or people who I would theoretically room with if they have similar interests, just so we can all have like each other's backs. Really, yeah, I'll consider it. I actually might want to do cosplay. I'm not the cosplay type, but I like seeing people play. I don't want to say dress up. It feels weird calling cosplay dress up to me, but I like the idea of people showing their enthusiasm for characters that they like. I don't know who I would dress up as, but I've noticed that I've gotten more hourglassy in shape since COVID, so I think I could dress up as anyone and kind of get away with it. I just don't know who I would dress up as, but that's a different problem for like a different day. I'll think of someone because that'll be a whole another rabbit hole all on its own. Like, do I want to do multiple cosplays or just one cosplay for a specific day for a specific gathering? That would be my general rule with cosplays. Dress up for a specific gathering, just swap to a different cosplay on a different day, or just stick to one cosplay and just either wear like the outfit for all days or just for that one specific meetup. As you can see, I'm also rambling on again because it's just a whole new idea for me. Because I know some people from like school who would have different ideas or different methods on how to cosplay and what they find value in doing this. I guess I can re-talk to them, probably learn a thing or two from them. Maybe I could take up sewing. Honestly, Dress Up Darling is kind of pushing me there. I don't think I'll actually commit to it, but I think Dress Up Darling is making me go like, you know what? I'll take measurements. I don't know, man. Something about 20 centimeters is a godsend. God, I know it's just a number, but Jesus. With all that information you have, man. Whew. What else? Yeah, I think that's kind of it, really. I probably just. Hopefully, I could attend other conventions going forward. I'll see what their COVID restrictions are, and see if it's worth heading out. AX is like the most local convention, so that's why I went mostly, because I'm starved. It's been like 3 years. Shoot, man, I have all this pent up, saved up money that just needed to be like spent, right? All in all, I think it's a pretty decent convention. Probably not the best of years, but you have to make your own fun at conventions, right? You can't really rely on like attractions to be the like thing of what makes or breaks your experience, really. I'd say like anecdotally speaking, from the emotional side, I probably got my money's worth. In terms of like things I would have planned to have done at AX, probably not so much. But that's just because the offerings were not there for me this year. I think in terms of ordering, I think day two was like my worst day. It was just kind of silly, honestly. Like nothing bad happened. It's more like I felt fatigued. Wondering if anything would have even happened at day two. I mean, it was whatever. Day one was pretty good. I think day three took the cake in terms of interacting. Day four, who knows? But day four is probably the last. It's like the last day. We'll just see how that turns out. I expect it to be better than day two at least, but probably nothing to write home about. But who knows? Anything can happen. Maybe I'll take a few pics, exchange socials. Who knows? Whatever. But anyways, guess I'll cut it out right now. I'm probably gonna be hitting 8:30 by the time this video's over. I'll just pack up, go to the bellhop service, leave my bag there, spend the last few hours at the con. Probably book it by noon. I don't really care about the closing ceremonies. Was never really a big fan of those. That's kind of it. Guess I'll see you guys next time.